Now, what do I think his market value is? Here's another question here, okay? What's the market value for Myles Garrett? Let's go here. Myles Garrett. His birthday's in December, which means he's going to start the season at 29. At 30, I mean. So, let's take a look at this. So, in the last 3 years, go here. In the last 3 years, Myles Garrett has been named the Defensive Player of the Year twice. He's got 51 sacks in 3 years. And he's got 72 tackles for loss. And as for quarterback hits, he's got 100 hits on quarterbacks. What do you think the market value is for that? 51 sacks in 3 years, 2-time NFL Defensive Player of the Year, 100 hits on quarterbacks, and 72 tackles for losses. What would be the price tag on that? You can save, Nolan. I have no interest. I have zero interest. Zero interest. 51 sacks in 3 years. Okay? 51, 72 tackles for loss, and 100 hits on quarterback. What would be your market value for Myles Garrett? Now here, David, you made me rethink this. If I traded Nolan too, that means I don't have to give up the $15 million on May 1. 3 ones in Nolan, former first rounder, and he's owed $15 million May 1st. Is that the price? 3 ones in Nolan Smith. How about this? 2 ones in Jalen Carter. What if the Browns ask for that? Two ones in Jalen Carter. Hey, think like the Browns. They're not going to look for the lesser player. Nope. And you also get out of paying Carter. Hey, dude. Hey, Racing. To get a great player, you're going to have to give a great player up, and Nolan Smith's not a great player. Nolan Smith's not a great player. Well, then you're giving 3. Then I'm awake for you. Then it's 3 ones. Can't do it? All right, then it's 3 ones. 3 ones or 2 ones in Carter. Pick one. Like I said, Nolan Smith's not a great player. He's a good player. Hey, I'd like to have a Bugatti, but that's out. I think you're going to need A.J. Brown to trade to. By the way, if you make this deal with Myles, other teams might not want to give you a 1 for A.J. Brown then. because they know that Howie's going to. But I would trade out of. I would get this. Guys, follow me here and help me out here. Xander too, everyone. So wait a minute. If I trade, let's do the AJ thing. So if I trade AJ Brown to the New England Patriots, that means in 27 I have 2 first-round picks, right? I have 2 ones. Right? 2 runs in 27. Is that correct, guys? Right? Is that correct? If I trade, right? I'll have 2 ones in 27 if I trade A.J. Brown post June 1st. Let's stay there with this. I want to try to think where Howie's thinking here. 2 ones. Is that right? Everybody in here agree? Hey, M. Reyes, do you agree? If you trade A.J. post June 1 in 2027, you're going to have 2 first-round picks. Is that correct? Right? Okay. Right? Correct. So if I trade out of 23 and out of the first round and acquire another first rounder in 2027, that means I'll have 3. Is that correct? Is that correct? If I trade out of the first round of 23, Howie could have 3 ones in 27. Well, shit. So I only have to give up 1 of the first round picks, and I'll still have 2 in 27? Damn. I think I'm still doing pretty good. And I acquired Myles Garrett. You see where you can make this up? You see how you can make these first round picks up? Dude, if I trade A.J. Brown and then I get in a trade Myles Garrett, I made my team better. My team's better. My offense may not be better, but my offense will at least have time to mature because the defense will be so dominant. Vic Fangio with Myles Garrett, Jalix Hunt, Jalen Carter, Jordan Davis, Quinyon Mitchell, Cooper DeJean. I'm stopping people. I'm going to have the number 1 defense in pro football next to the Texans. The Texans and the Ravens are going to battle it out for number 1. And as my offense starts to keep getting better and better, healthier and healthier, bro, I could score 22 points a game and still go 12-5. Get this, my offense could be 20th, and I'd still go 12-5 if I don't turn the ball over. What are we doing here? And then you give yourself all the equity to build your offense up. Okay? You don't have a competitive defense. You got your face kicked in by the Niners. The Bears ran you over. Guys, Sills, if the price was 2 firsts in Carter, it's a smash accept. Just not this 26 first. Gives Howie time to maneuver. Losing Carter's talent is hard. Losing Carter, absolutely. Absolutely right. Or you keep Carter, the cap goes up every year, and you get Myles for 2 firsts and AJ for 3 firsts. One of those firsts is from AJ to New England. Okay. Bruce Smith, Reggie played well into his. Yeah, no, I think Myles will play great until he's 35, 36. I'm with you here. Eagles get Garrett. Clint isn't the next DC. That would be Jim Schwartz. Sorry, Seals, your guy is more likely going to Miami. Dolphins or Hurricanes, potentially, depending on what happens with Jason Taylor. This is like getting Judge if it was baseball. Yeah. Dude, no. This is like getting Ohtani. This is like getting Shohei Ohtani. You can keep Judge. Every time it matters, Judge turns into a snowflake. 222 in the series, 24, and 222 in the World Baseball Classic. He took a collar the other night, too. Or 4Ks the other night. Come on, bro. Where we going? Like Kobe, like that. Yeah, he's a Kobe guy. If Howie does that move, I could see him using our second and our number 2, third round pick to move up into the early first and get who he wants if he moves out of the first. Like I said, you could potentially get yourself 3 1s next year. Having given away 3 1s to get Myles Garrett, just with a simple move. Send AJ to New England and trade out of the 23rd pick. In 2027, you have 3 1s. Dude, at 23, what are the chances of you landing on an impact player in this draft? 70-30. Not. 50-50, he's good. 70-30. Hey, last year's number 1 pick, Jahad Campbell, was a really good player. He wasn't an impact player. Now, he may develop into it. I think he will. He ain't now. He's not an impact player. Listen, it's not a diss. He's good. But he's dissing on him. Like, Cooper and Q, having impacts like they did, they had a great football team and a great front 7 when they came on the scene. Look at the guys in front of them. You had Dean and Bond, Sweat, Williams, Davis, Carter. You had all those guys in front of them. Brandon Graham, all those guys were in front of him. No doubt they were going to play great with all those great players around them. We get Myles, franchise tag Carter next season. You could do it twice. You get 2 franchise tags on a guy. You pick the 5th year up. Think about that for a minute, too, RC3. Theoretically, you have that player's rights for the next 3 years where he can't do shit. You pick up the 5th year option, you tag him twice, that's 3 years. And he can cry all he wants. And get this, the tag will be $28 million. I don't think he's crying too much. And it's all fully guaranteed. Garrett on this defense instantly puts the Eagles at least in the NFC title game. Well, that's a minimum. By the way, you know what else you could do also? If you got Garrett, you could use every single one of the rest of the picks. How many picks does he have with his comp picks coming up this year? Every single guy he could draft for depth at every position. Tight end, running back, D-line, O-line. How many picks does he have? What is it? Like 11 picks? 14 picks? What is it? With all the comp picks, I thought it was like 9 and then like 4 comps or something. You could take every one of those draft picks and you could spread them out over the next 2 years as well, creating depth and building up your O-line. Hey, dude, second and third round O-linemen, they work too. Eagles not getting Myles Garrett. The trash fans always think they're going to get everybody. That's because, you know why? Unlike the Dallas Cowboys general manager, Texas boy, your guy gets nobody, really. And you've been sitting on your hands for 35 years. The Cowboys have been sitting on their hands for 35 years. Building the brand up, building the star up, and not building their football resume up. You haven't. You haven't done shit in 35 years. The Dallas Cowboys have sat back on their ass. The only thing that Jerry Jones has actually fixed has been his face. That's it. I mean, this guy looks like those Hollywood weirdos. I mean, every time I look at Jerry Jones, he looks like that old guy Skeletor. You ever see that cartoon guy? I mean, as he's gotten older, that guy looks like the guy that is on Poltergeist that knocks on the front door. Hey, is she here? You know that really weirdo guy that comes out of the grave with the hat on? That looks like Jerry Jones. What was that little kid's name? Knocks on the door for him. It's Jerry Jones, the guy from Poltergeist. Yeah. Is she home? Ah, there she is. Yeah. There's no way. And by the way, you can't tell me that guy, the guy who loves to have toilet rendezvous, has not installed hydraulics too. I mean, that guy's really done a number. Too bad he hasn't fixed his team. But this guy's dropped in hydraulics and he's got a facelift. Men who get facelift, I don't get it. I mean, I get a couple here and there, a little Botox there and there, whatever. But I mean, bro, make it look decent. And like when Jerry Jones talks to the media, how come his eyebrows and his mouth don't move? It's like he's a ventriloquist. Hey, this is a guy here. I'm going to get traded here. How come a guy can't open his mouth? Never trust a guy who can't read his lips. I mean, right? Every time Jerry's getting interviewed, I'm like, what's he saying? I'm trying to follow along. My daughter, what's that thing called? She drops that thing down so you can understand. Well, when you got like a drop box there where Jerry Jones just said that he'd like to make a trade in the fourth round for a player from Green Bay. This is what it sounds like when he's on TV. I like to hear the fourth round, Green Hackers, and I like to know his hell. What did he say? I need somebody from the UN to be a translator. So, Texas boy, you're trying to tell me that Jerry Jones hasn't been relevant like since MySpace was around. I mean, remember when you used to go to the video store and you used to go to Blockbuster? Hey, I'll take that over there, you know? And I'm sure M. Reyes was hanging out in Spank Vision. You know the place where they had the screen, where the curtain. You go back there, it's all the porn. I'm sure he knows. And he goes back there and it's like this, but I'm sure it's like Hank and Bob, starring Hank and Bob and M. Reyes. It's behind the curtain. Yeah. Come on, Texas guy. Says you were talking about how good I do. But it's got to pay off in September. I do, bro. I think you guys have done some things, man. Got to win in September, though, bro. Says besides the on-the-field talent, imagine what type of vet leadership that Garrett would bring to the locker room. How about this, too? How about when you get a guy like Myles Garrett and Lane Johnson leaves and you got that dude in the building and Lane Johnson reveres Myles Garrett And there's your dude that takes the locker room over and goes, this is our team. That soft ass Hurts ain't going to take the team over. You know what you got here? You got a guy who's going to command leadership and command respect. You know why? Everyone in the NFL respects Myles Garrett. And then you don't have to worry about Hurts being somebody he's not, a leader like in front of men. I'm not saying that he doesn't go out and play his ass off, but that guy doesn't lead men. That doesn't, I don't get a vibe of that. I don't. Myles Garrett gives you the vibe that, holy crap, it's Myles Garrett. It's Myles Garrett. Hey, you doing? Eagles might even trade Hurts for another first rounder. Why would I trade a guy who, again, basically only fits in Philly? He fits here. You built the team around him. I don't have a problem with him. He wins games for me. He doesn't screw up often. He's not the greatest, but I'm good with that. He's my Sam Darnold. I'm okay with it. He's my Sam Darnold. Here's to Jalen and Sam Darnold in the same club. Lane ain't playing no more. It's over. Don't worry. I know your heart will break. Jalen got no trade, just like Myles. Kudos to Nicole Lynn. If Myles Garrett comes to Philly, start booking tickets to LA for the February Super Bowl. So I saw a video about who's better in their prime, Von Miller or Garrett. Who are you taking? Myles Garrett. I think Von Miller was a spectacular player. I do. I think he's a spectacular player. Hall of Fame guy. Hall of Fame player. Super Bowl MVP. Let me see that guy. Hey, dude, I would take Von Miller. I would take Myles Garrett over Aaron Donald. Aaron Donald very rarely ever had top 5 defense. Von Miller was awesome. 11, 18 and a half, 14, 11, 13, 10, 14 and a half. Yeah, but bro, then you go over to the other guy, 13 and a half, 10, 12, 16, 16, 14, 14, 23. You're done. I'll take it Garrett over Donald too. Sileo, would you trade Cooper DeJean and 2 first rounders for Garrett? I don't want him. How about I do this? I don't want him. Hey, okay, you got me. I don't want to. I don't want to do that one. I'm not going to tell you if I would, but I don't want to do that. How come every offseason we talk about getting Myles Garrett? It's not been the last 4 years. It's been the last 2 years. Thanks, Jeff DeBone. I appreciate you. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. You need to stop with this Jalen slander. I get you questioning his skill, but stop with his leaders. Dude, nobody on the planet ever would look at that guy and think that guy is a spectacular teammate to others when others have said things about him being standoffish. He's not approachable. That's not me talking. That's other people that have been around the guy. I think he's a great winner. I think he's a really good player. But as a team leader, I don't know. A.J. Brown did more leading on that team. about what was right and wrong than he ever did. Jalen's a company man. He's the guy that goes along. I don't blame him. 50 million reasons. Actually, 250 million reasons. I don't blame him. What other quarterback in the NFL talks out of line? They all get their money. Quarterbacks don't hold out because they get the bag of money. Jalen Hurts for CJ Stroud in the Super Bowl. Who you got, Sills? Stroud? I got Hurts. See, you ask me that question, and I take Jalen. If I asked M. Reyes a question, who you got in the Super Bowl? Matthew Stafford or Jalen Hurts? He'll take Jalen Hurts. I think I do the Cooper trade. No. One, I'm not trading him for a safety / nickel corner thing that you got. I want Carter. I want Carter. Says, I think you're mistaken this year. The Eagles are going to play much better on offense. The team is too good. Like I said, I think you're falling in love with the names on the back of the jerseys. You mysteriously think they're going to get better? Okay. We'll see. With a guy who's never called plays. Here's I'm going to give you an impression of Sean Mannion putting a playbook together. So what do you think we should run on first and second down? Guys might like a stretch play. What do you think? Slants? Post? What else? Power eye? Can't run crossing routes. Quarterback is as blind as a bat. So, I mean, he can't read it. We got to get Goddard going. So, quick passes. What else here? I'm trying to figure out what Sean Mannion's going to put down in that fabulous playbook that Lane hasn't even seen yet. Whew. Have you seen the playbook? Lane, it's not out yet. Whoa. This thing is going to be so, I don't have to really work as hard and I'm going to do less. Yeah. Are you kidding me? It's March. Lane Johnson's crowing about a playbook that doesn't exist yet. I can't wait. So this guy walked into my dream one night, Sean Mannion, and I'm Lane Johnson. I'm laying there in bed and I'm just thinking about the playbook that he doesn't have yet. And I'm getting that book in my mind going, yeah, I see the vision. Kind of like an epiphany, like somebody blowing pot smoke at him. Got it. Yeah, dude. Got it. Yeah, this guy's going to be running stretch plays. And yeah, we're going to be sitting around the hookah going, great. Yeah, I got it. Here's Lane Johnson. Yeah, man, I was sitting around watching that new playbook, man. I saw it on video. Unbelievable. Is there a playbook out yet? Nah. Minion is like chapter 4 right now. He's been here 5 months. He's only on chapter 4 right now. Dude, it's March. I know he'll get it together there. You said Barkley only has a year or two left of being relevant due to age, but look at who said that Barkley is Derrick Henry? Barkley is not a better ball player, nor has he ever even had a better career than Derrick Henry. He's not Derrick Henry. He's never in his entire career, but 1 year in his entire time, done anything remotely close to Derrick Henry. Nothing. Zero. He's not the talent that Henry is. Are you drunk, guy? Thanks for the super. But where in your right mind do you, and this guy played in Tennessee with Ryan Tannehill. Where in your mind do you even think remotely that Saquon Barkley is as good or a better player? Barkley's better than Derrick Henry? Based on what? Where in his career has he ever done anything as an individual talent better than Derrick Henry? Name me one place. Name me one place. Name me 1 year where he has ever had a better year than any of the years that Henry has had. Saquon Barkley had one phenomenal year. That's right. Derrick Henry is a throwback running back to the days of the 80s and 90s. Barkley's not. I mean, here, for craps and giggles here, Derrick Henry. Whew. I haven't looked at these. This is something that you dream about being a kid. 1059 and 12 touchdowns, 1540 and 16, 2027 and 17 touchdowns. In 8 games, he had 937 yards and was 9th in rushing with 10 touchdowns, and he missed 9 games. She did. My wife said this guy, when he went in the second round, she's like, that's dumb. Then he comes back off a knee injury, 1538 and 13, 1167 and 12, 1921 and 16. And at the age of 31, he went for 1,600 yards and 16 touchdowns. The guy's a runaway train. That's right. And when that guy's running at you, you're looking to get awful low. Derrick Henry's better than Eddie George. Yeah, the Eagles have way too many other things going on. I could see next offseason. I mean, you want to know, you could put the nickname The Truth on Derrick Henry. I guarantee he goes for 1,500 again. Sills, consider this. Adding Garrett with Davis and Carter, even if you only use the 5th year and second 2 tags, or the 2 tags, would be a huge financial obligation. Might keep Howie from signing Coop and Q. Maybe. Eagles are setting the stage for a new coach and quarterback. Dude, you get Myles Garrett in the building, I think you extend that whole group. Sirianni, Vic, and Hurts. Mikey, Mr. Super. Let me go here. Let me see, Mikey. We'd literally have 2 Hall of Fame players on our roster. Yes. Yes. The 2 Hall of Fame players that produce. Eagles moved off of Wentz in favor of Hurts. Now it's Hurts' turn. Hey, Tom Brady got moved. Who the hell is Jalen Hurts? He's nobody, too. Patriots moved off of Tom Brady. The Colts moved off of Peyton Manning. Hurts is nobody in that conversation. He's like the rest of those guys. If you could trade Peyton Manning and you could trade Tom Brady, Jalen Hurts is just as tradable. Or moving off of. He's not better than them guys. Nick is a yes guy. Well, as long as he's making the right yeses. They're going to keep his ass. Yes. It's going to be a lot easier blocking in the regular season for O-line when they face Myles Garrett every day in practice. It's a great take. Imagine that. You got Jalen Carter, Jordan Davis, and Myles Garrett that your offensive line has to go against. Look at how the roles have reversed. When you had all them younger guys on the other side, okay? Here, look at them, Reyes. Hold on. I'll show you how dumb this take is. It took Peyton Manning 10 years to do what Jalen did in less than 5. How dumb. It's like telling me that Phil Mickelson was not a great player, but he was in the era of Tiger. He was in the era of Tiger. Peyton Manning is in the era of Brady. Mahomes stops a lot of great players from excelling because he's that dude. It's like the Jordan factor. Karl Malone was a great player, but he was in the era of Jordan. You get dumber every day, guy. You're not helping yourself. Dude, seriously, this guy said it took Brady or Manning 10 years to do what Hurts did in 5. That guy was in the era of Tom Brady, who went to the Super Bowl every other year he was in the NFL. Sileo, Dan, my Cowboys are going to win the Super Bowl this year with or without Myles Garrett. What do you say? I think your Dallas Cowboys have to prove what their work has been this offseason, and I think they need another sign, and a significant sign. Sills, trading for Garrett really helps Lurie push in for his new stadium. Collateral to it, absolutely. West Coast offenses is my slants with Jerry Rice. Yeah, you're missing the other component to that. That's Joe Montana. Manning won 2 Super Bowls with 2 different teams. Something Hurts didn't do, Sills. Tell him, M. Reyes. Jalen Hurts in the era of Patrick Mahomes. You're proving his point, Sills. Really? Patrick Mahomes has won fucking 3 Super Bowls and 5 appearances. What are you talking about? He's got 1. He's been to 5 Super Bowls. And he's won 3 of them with 3 MVPs. Proving what? That even Nick Foles can win a game? Okay. This guy just got through winning 3 AFC championships and has won 3 MVP awards. And he's got 3 Super Bowl rings in his pocket already. And he's just turned 30. And Hurts has proved a point. What's he proved? He's Nick Foles? And you're ridiculous, guy. Keep posting away. Thank you for the algorithm. You dudes, 2 dudes. Seriously, man. You don't know what you're talking about. Never will. I hear Dallas may include Pickett in a trade for Garrett. Dallas, worst thing, Dallas does not want Myles. I mean, the Eagles do not want Myles Garrett hitting that Dallas Cowboy roster. I'll tell you that. Daniel's got to do it again. Levels to this thing. I'm debating idiots. Browns don't want Pickett. He's a head case. They want them draft picks. Comparing Hurts to Peyton and Mahomes, yeah. The world about that. Hey, comparing Jalen Hurts to Peyton Manning and Patrick Mahomes, savants of the position versus a guy who can't read a defense to save his life, is classic. Yeah. Oh, my God. I mean, really. I'm going to compare Jalen Hurts and Patrick Mahomes to Jalen Hurts' skill set as a quarterback. You get laughed out of any personnel guy's room. I want to show you guys something. Here, let me show you here, let me show you this. Okay, Super Bowl list of winners. I want to show you this. Just to put everything in context for you here. So let me go back here. I want to show you this here. What is this? Let me go here. Where is it here? All right. When's the first one? Here it is. Is that the first year they won? No, here it is. Okay. So the first year they won the Super Bowl was 2002. Okay. So how many times did the Patriots get to the Super Bowl in 2002? Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They got 9 times. 9 times since 2002. If you put then the Mahomes era starting at 20, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15 because Brady was in Tampa. 15 times since 2002 to 2020, in 25 years, 17 of those times, Mahomes or Brady have been in the Super Bowl. And he's Jalen Hurts. Barkley has had like one amazing season. Rookie year was pretty decent too when he had all them catches. I think Howie will be trying to outbid Dallas if Dallas is trying to get Garrett. Think about that, Rasputin. 70% of the playoffs between Brady and Mahomes, okay, have come through 2 quarterbacks. Since 24 years. In 24 years, 70% of the Super Bowls have been played by 2 dudes. 2 dudes. Mahomes or Brady. Yeah, he got caught cheating, then he won 3 more. Damn, you got to relook at your Patriots Super Bowl appearances since 22. Okay. Since 2022. Since 2002. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 9 times. And then Brady went another time in 21. That's 10 times Brady went to the Super Bowl since 2002. And then after that, Kansas City, because he was in that one in 21. So he's in that one. So that's 12, 13 in 2023. That's 14, 2024, That's 15 in 2025. 15 of the Super Bowls since 2002 have been played by either Mahomes or Brady. Cowboys can realistically get Garrett, but Pickens will be part of the deal. I don't think Cowboys want to give up Pickens. Okay? I don't think they want to. Yeah. Think about the domination of both two men between Brady and Mahomes in the last 24 years. Two dudes have dominated the Super Bowl. Unlike nobody else, like in the eras of the NFL. I mean, complete domination. And I mean, well, yeah, I think about two men dominating the NFL. You think about two men dominating at night. So there is a difference. So I agree with you. People got to stop the cap about Cowboys are not getting rid of Pickens. Okay? I know he went 9 times. He actually went 10 times. Okay? He was 6-3 with the Patriots, and he went with the Buccaneers. That's 10 times he went to the Super Bowl and winning 7. Losing to Eli twice and lost to Foles. Brady went to the Super Bowl 10 times. What are you missing? I'm not understanding where you're at here, my friend. Okay, I mean, and Patrick has been to the Super Bowl 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. That's 15 appearances between two men since 2002. What are you missing? Dude, 10 for Brady, 5 for Mahomes is 15. What are you missing? What are you talking about? I said since 2002, two men have dominated the Super Bowl. Mahomes and Brady. Because somebody was comparing Hurts to Mahomes. Mahomes has been to the Super Bowl 5 times. Says, I love your show. Most fans don't read between the lines when it comes to your takes. Reality, your takes. Eagle fans glazing. Keep grinding. Thank you, bro. I mean, where'd you get the 13th? No, it's actually 15. Super. I honestly believe Garrett ain't leaving Cleveland. Then why would he do that? That's a great take. Hey, real. That's a great take. Then why would the Browns and Myles Garrett agree to this? I like that. Why would Garrett do this in the Browns? Why would they do that? Why would he do it? Real. All good, Ramir. Would them honestly, I honestly believe Garrett ain't leaving. Okay. Then why would they restructure all this if it doesn't help the player? What would be the reasoning? With a player that doesn't have a no trade. Okay, once again, then why would you do it? So let me get this right. They woke up one morning. Cleveland just said this. Hey, Myles, Hold on for a second. Let me show you. I'll give you a dumb race. I use Xander's hockey puck that he never wants any longer. His Martin Brodeur. I'll do it for you here. Hey, Myles, this is Andrew Berry. How you doing there, kid? Hey, listen, I got just for shits and giggles. I know you have a no trade. Let's fucking redo your deal to help the team out so that, we're going to help the team out. It's not going to help you in any way financially, but, it's going to help us out. I know you have a no trade, so let's do it. What do you think? Yeah, I like it. Let's do it. It's all good. I'm ready to rock. Okay. That's how that conversation went. Oh, God. This guy Prince and the rest of these guys give me agita. So, no, he wasn't comparing Hurts to Mahomes. He's comparing the accomplishments they've achieved so far in those 5 years. I think it's where the disconnect is. I'm kidding here, Prince. Okay. In a 5-year span, I think Mahomes has been a Super Bowl 4 times or 3. Not bad. I think Hurts has done great there. But one more time here with Xander's puck. How you doing there? Everything? Yeah. Hey, Myles. You sleeping? Hey, listen, kid. I got something for you. You ready to rock and roll here? Uh-huh. Yeah. Right? Hey, listen. I want to restructure your deal. Help us out a little bit. And, what do you mean? It helps you in cap? No. Fuck it. We're just doing it. So, just we're doing it. That means we might want to trade me. Well, maybe. Yeah, but I got a no trade. Is that okay with you? Yeah. Go ahead and do it. Yeah. That's some dumb call. Who do you think you're dealing with? Jerry Jones there in that call? Who do you think you're talking to? The Cardinals? Here are the Cardinals. Hey, I make that deal. Yeah. No problem. I'll send you 7 ones. Oh, my God. Gotta tell you, man. I just thought I'd wake up and call the guy and say, let's get a deal that doesn't do shit for my team, but helps me move the guy. There you go. That's a Johnny McMullen special. Ain't shit to that. Yay. There you go. Without further ado, I think